Okay, so we're talking again about conflicts of interest, and we talked in the last video about the fact that underwriters quote very few applications that they receive, perhaps 25% of the applications they receive. And we've seen the ramifications of this very consistently because we've worked with clients in virtually every industry. And over the last 10 years, we've seen that clients only receive about 2 to 3 quotes from any one broker. Very typically, this is what we see. It's been surprising how consistent it's been. But if you think about it, and we'll go into more detail as we go into other videos, but if you think about it, there's very logical reasons. So one of the first conflicts of interest that brokers face is the fact that they can't push underwriters to quote on every single account. And if you think about it, the broker's relationship would deteriorate if they were pushing every underwriter to quote every account and those underwriters weren't winning the business. Because obviously if you have 5, 6, 7, 12 insurance companies bidding on accounts, there's only going to be one winner. So this would all be fine if brokers knew who the most competitive insurance company was going to be in any particular bid process. But as has been explained before, no broker does know. And so it's a real challenge for brokers. It's a conflict they face. Clients would like to see more quotes. Brokers need to let underwriters off the hook and not quote many accounts. And if you think about it, the broker's relationship is protected when the broker lets the underwriter decline a piece of business. So instead of asking an underwriter to quote over and over, 4 or 5, 6, 7 times in a row on applications sent in by a broker, the broker will knowingly let that underwriter off the hook, let the underwriter decline accounts, because if the broker does not, then in the future, when the broker really needs that underwriter, the underwriter won't necessarily step up for the broker. If the broker has a problem with a renewal with that underwriter, and they need the underwriter to stretch to stay on that account or perhaps give it great pricing, or if the broker is facing a new business situation, they want to write a new account, and that underwriter can write that account. If the broker has pushed the underwriter 5, 6, 7 times in a row to quote prior to that challenging situation, and the underwriter's never written an account, the underwriter is going to get to the point that they really aren't interested in working with the broker. They've spent a lot of time and not succeeded in winning any business. Underwriters will spend anywhere from 1 to 3 hours or more underwriting an account, so it's not an inexpensive proposition for an underwriter. And remember, underwriters have stacks of applications. They're declining the overwhelming majority of what they receive. So big conflict of interest that can work against clients. And in later videos, we'll tell clients how they can protect themselves from this conflict of interest.